So these are my lemon trees and orange trees. I have been growing these two for the past, I think this is their third summer. Somehow I lose track. And I've got these guys, which are a bit younger, as you can tell, and these babies, which I just started last summer. So this is going to be their second summer. Now growing these has been crazy easy. Now there are a lot of tips and advice that you'll get for growing lemon and orange trees and just different citrus plants. Now all I did was I took some organic seeds from the fruit that I was eating and I stuck them in dirt. Literally, that was it. Now I use an organic soil for almost all of the plants that I plant. And I do know that you want to try to use soil that is a bit sandier. I haven't added any fertilizer. I water them honestly whenever I see that the soil is dry or the leaves start turning slightly yellow, then you can tell that they need a little bit more moisture. But these guys have been super hardy, especially when it comes to growing them here in Ontario, where they can get pretty cold in the winter. And what you want to do in the winter time is bring them indoors when it starts getting pretty cold, because they will not last outside in the winter. But then once it starts warming up again, you can bring them outside and they'll just thrive. How beautiful they are. Now depending on your pot size, that's going to determine how big your plant will grow. I've decided I'm going to keep these guys in these pots here. And I might keep these ones a bit smaller, and then these babies are going to be transplanted. Some people say try to use organic seeds from organic fruit, but I've known people who have grown citrus trees from inorganic fruit as well, and they've done really well. So I would say my biggest tip is just go for it. Super simple. Super easy. I have honestly, I've never had bad luck growing citrus trees. I've had way more than this before, and I've just given them away to people, because you end up with so much, it gets addictive. Now the amount of time it takes for them to bear fruit, I have heard has varied. So I'm really not sure. I'm just going to just play the waiting game and see what happens. I've had a friend whose plant has actually bared fruit within its second year, and others I've heard have taken quite a number of years. So I'm really not sure, but they are beautiful plants, and they actually have a very beautiful fragrance to them. If you rub the leaves between your fingers, you will get a really, really sweet citrus smell, and they're quite beautiful. I'm sure as they get bigger, they'll get quite bushy, and they'll be a beautiful house plant. So I'm super excited. I hope it works out for you guys. If you try this out, let me know how it goes. Leave a comment below if you have any tips or advice.